let's see if we're gonna stick around this time. Unbelievable. Maybe we're good to go now. I've probably lost everybody. You're as frustrated as me. Sorry guys, I don't know whether it's the, oopsie, whether it's the extra lag on the internet or what it is. Ah, yes, I'm with you. Ah, thank you. No, I'm not swearing. Not yet, anyway. Oh, goodness me. What a nightmare. Anyway, as I started to say before, I've cased this, or actually copied this exactly from Jackie Buducio, I think is how you say it. Isn't that super cute? It's just really a card within a card, but that one opens up differently. And I'll show you those in a minute, but I just wanted to do something a bit different. I'll show you that at the end if we last till the end. So, and I've got the, if you can see those measurements there, that's what I've done. I'm not going to do much stamping. I've probably forgotten what the heck I'm going to do after all that rigmarole. There's my envelope. I was going to show you, I'm going to use, I've already cut this out, so I've used these two. Now I'm not sure which ones, see that they are. I took them out of here so that I'd be able to show you. So it looks like it's the bigger one. Which one do I need? The bigger one, probably the biggest, and it's probably the second biggest, I think. So I was just going to show you how I cut that out of the front, which you probably all know how to do anyway, but we'll quickly grab the big shot. I'm excited to get going now after sitting here playing with that stupid thing forever. Now, and of course we're using Free as a Bird. Free as a Bird is not going away, you'll be happy to know, but the beautiful paper with it is. So I don't know, I haven't looked to see what's gone off the retiring list. I don't know. I did have a bit of a look tonight because I told one of my ladies to have a look, and I didn't actually see, I didn't have any, the internet might have been poor today because I didn't have any actual pictures, and I got sick of trying to look. That might be fairly high, I reckon. Get that straight. I can. So that's my magnetic platform, so that'll, it's a little bit crooked, I can see that, a little bit off centre. Hard to tell whether it's straight or not from this angle. Never mind. How is everybody? On this Friday night. Just going to go halfway in because I don't need to be shaking the camera around a bit. Don't need to go all the way in. So I cut that out of there. Save that for another project. Now we don't need any of those. I do need my other platform though. Let's grab that. So for this embossing folder, where did I put that? Sitting here all this time and I'm not even organised. I did think I grabbed that. Yes. I did. Now what did I do with it? You're here hiding somewhere. Come on, woman, what have you done with it? I'll pop that. I don't even know where my framelits are now. Pop that in there so I don't lose that. Oh, for goodness sake. done a disappearing act. Oh dear, dear. Where did you put it, woman? Where did you put it? We haven't got all night to find that, have we? We might have to just not emboss tonight. So I'll put it over here, under here. No. Disappeared off the face of the earth. You know what'll happen? I'll find it as soon as I've gone without. I'll find it. Well, anyway, this one here, I think the embossing made it too. Oh, goodness. Things can't just disappear, can they? They can around here, I can tell you. Oh, gosh sakes. It's not like it could go anywhere else. Oh, gosh. Embarrassing. I must have picked it up with something else anyway. We're not going to be able to do that, but I do think it's with I think it's called Hammered Metal. So, and it does really make the card. I wonder if I go grab my leaves one. Sorry about that, because I have no idea where that went to. Anyway, we'll be able to see the difference between doing this folder and the other one. Now I'm not sure which I know the hammered one was with the blue embossing plate. Now have I just moved that? No. But I'm not sure that this one was an older one, and this one is actually going. So the way I tell is, yes, it's with that one is with a normal platform. That's the way I tell. I don't worry about looking things up or anything. If it won't go through, you don't force it. And I'm hoping I haven't moved everything. Felt like it might have. My luck tonight, anything's bound to happen. So yeah, if you've got I think that'll be quite pretty as well. If you've got the newer folders, you need this blue plate, and I do know it is retiring. So if you haven't got that and it's still available, you want to see if you can grab it. All right, we're done with that, I think. Get shot out the road. I think this will end up being quite pretty anyway. So first I'll glue this little mat on. Make sure I've got the right, that's the right side of it. I don't think I need anything special to do that. First time I've layered with these. Oh, I suppose you can see, can you? I'm all excited and all nervous and This is what it does to me. I hope it doesn't do this tomorrow for our live class, girls. Anyway, we're just going to have to bear with me, and we're just going to have to bear with it until it lets us do our thing. Beauty of a video is you can always go back and watch it at some other time. So then that goes, that's right, isn't it? That goes on there. There's that white bit. Don't tell me I've lost that as well. Where's my white bit? Oh, here. Right in front of me. So this goes, let me think about that. Yeah, that goes there and that goes there. So because I'm not doing much stamping, just trying to make it quicker and easier. Took me forever to do the, I'm just going to check, because knowing me tonight, I'll probably, I think you can see, can't you? Is anyone talking to me? Oh, hi Di, how are you? Hi Denise, you caught me. Oh, maybe it's good going later. People are more available later. Am I swearing? No, I'm not, Rhonda. Not now. I'm happy now. Oh man. Okay, so I don't even think I put what the video was about on the thing, because I got sick of putting Freeze a Bird Fun Fold over and over and then having to do it again. So this, you'll put your designer series paper on here. Looks like I might have mucked up the measurements on there. Yeah, I think I should have had that a bit wider. Never mind. We're going to go with it. And then this one goes on there. But if you had to do stamping, if you wanted to do stamping on there, I'll show you the other ones I've done. You would do that before you stuck that in, so it's easier to stamp with before you stick it in. I've got that a bit crooked too. Okay, stick him in there, and then it's actually, once you get the hang of it, it's actually quite a quick and easy card. Once you do all the cutting out and the cutting your layers, and I'll go through the measurements in a tick. I don't know what I did with the measurements here. I seem to be a bit out. Anyway, we'll go with it. And then, because I didn't want to be here all night stamping, I'll show you the other one that I did. And I did do stamping and I coloured the birds in, but they take a little while, and the thing that takes the time with these, the fussy cutting's fine, but going around all the little bits to put the dimensionals on was rather tedious and time consuming. So I think there's nothing worse than sitting watching people fiddle with tiny little bits of dimensionals while you're watching a video, so I spared you that. I've got a bit of glue on the edge of that. That will come off with our adhesive rubber. I heard someone say that the embossing buddy was not in the new catalogue either. There's a lot of misconceptions. It looks like there's a lot of dies retiring, but they're not. I think they're just being reconfigured for the new machine when it comes. Yeah, like they did last time. This is the second time. It must be pretty expensive to do that. This is the second time we've had that happen, isn't it? They were all retiring, because you'll notice that if you've had a look that they're saying that these dies aren't, the nesting ones aren't retiring. None of those ones are. We've still got the stitched, you know, the stitched shapes ones. We've still got the rectangles, the circles, the ovals. they're still all going to be in there, but they must be doing something different to the manufacturing of them, because they've put them all on the retiring list, but they're not really. It's just a bit tricky. Same with the bundles. The Dino bundle is, well, they do that every time. The bundle is retiring, but it's actually not. It's staying in there singly, but not as a bundle. That makes sense. A lot of things like that. There's a couple of things on these cards though that a couple that I've made here extra. I didn't really know. One of them I just made today while I was waiting for the jolly Zoom meeting with my specialist in Bendigo. Waiting. I wanted to do this afternoon, and it was jolly annoying. It was supposed to be about 2:30 and ended up being only 5 o'clock. So there was my afternoon gone. Couldn't even go to the toilet. I was waiting for the phone call. I thought I'd miss it if I went to the toilet. Anyway, he's a nice man and probably finding things difficult, and his Zoom didn't work. I don't know, I probably did something wrong, but I was over it by then. I thought, you don't need to see my face, you just need to talk to me. Yeah, so what was I saying? I lose track of what I'm saying to you. Now I had that. There's a different birds, these ones, so I just might grab some tweezers so I can kind of position this where I think he'll look cute. It's about, whoops, about there. So he looks cute there, and he looks cute when you open it up. And now what have we got to do? We've just got to do a bit of stamping. Now I find the best way to get things straight is to use your Stamparatus. I did a few of these cards, as I'll show you in a second, the other night, and I had to actually use my Stamparatus because I kept getting them crooked all the time. And one of Jackie's tips, and it is a good tip, is to stamp on a bigger piece of where's the baby wipe to get that black off, piece of paper, and cut it down. She had a piece way bigger than that, but I usually, that's probably about the biggest that I will use, but just depends on what sort of a trimmer you've got and how confident you are. So that one says a different thing to what that one does. So if we cut a bit off there, about that much, just grab all my trimmer in. I could use my little mini one, but I find my fingers get stuck underneath that when I'm dealing with little pieces like this. So I think I'll go, I'm just eyeballing this. I'm hoping everyone can see. Yeah, I think that's all good. Anyone saying they can't see? Hi Dawn, hi Myrtle. And lining him up there, and you can kind of see where you're going to cut, and you can see whether it's straight or not. I have been known to pop a bit of washi tape there if they've been really small, so that it won't move on me when you go to close it. You know how sometimes it moves on you. So what do we think? Just wondering if maybe I'll take a little bit off that end as well. I'm not going to get a ruler out, but it just looked a bit uneven. Then we're going to pop some dimensionals on there. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with the new catalogue. I've lost a few things, but there's a heap that I haven't lost them. And there's of course things that I buy just for me, so I'll be keeping them. Things that I've thought that I'd loved and I haven't, they're the things that I sell off. But yeah, I went through and I think I've got 60 plus stamps that are staying in, so that's pretty good. And there's only a couple of punches that I haven't got. There's a few new punches, of course, I haven't got them. Is that straight? I think that's straight. And I did put some dimensionals on one. Oh, I did two of those. So I thought just some little flowers there, maybe that there, and maybe that there. Take the backings off these. This is gorgeous, this paper. There are some nice papers in the new catalogue, but yeah, always have nice papers, but you do have your favourites. I've got so much paper, I just am a bit naughty when it comes to paper. DSP, when it's pretty, I think, oh, I've got to have a couple of packets of that so I don't run out. And then it ends up retiring and you think, why did I buy extra? I haven't even used what I've got. So there's actually, I've noticed a few people with fun folds. I saw one this morning, so I'll be bringing a few of them to you because I'm trying to use up my DSP. Won't be, I mean, I haven't done many videos, I know, because it takes a long time to plan for a video. I had hoped to do more while I wasn't at work, but I'm back to work on Monday, so see how I go. Because I'm looking like I might have to have surgery, so I'll just see how that goes. Can't see for the bin, can you? I don't want to cover up my happy birthday. Oh, I should have paid a bit more of attention there because oh, that's all right. I haven't got. That'll be okay because I haven't got dimensions on those leaves that are sitting on the happy birthday. I haven't got dimensionals on them anyway. Now I didn't put dimensionals on this one because I didn't know whether I'd want to use it or not, but what do you think, yes or no? Anyone? Hi Pam. Hi Amanda. Yes or no for the little flower? Get that out the road so you can see. Yes. Yeah, I reckon too, Margaret. Thank you. First one to answer, so you're the first one I took notice of. Okay. Now, another question. These are going into the new catalogue too. I'm so happy about that. I just love them. I used them on my other card. Do you think those or do you think the rhinestones? What do you reckon? I just love these. Anyone? Oh, someone said no. Sorry, Myrtle. What are these ones called? I'll have to tell you what they're called. Choking hazard. No, they're not called that.